Hey guys, this is a temporary test again. Just testing. Periscope working. Now YouTube's working. Great. Thanks YouTube for being such a pain in the butt. Yeah, YouTube is just terrible. All right, guys. I'm actually not ready. I'm waiting to chat with Restream. So I'll be back in a second. Maybe I can stay. Maybe I can stick around. See if I can get things a little bit organized here. Just having a really hard time today with YouTube. How you doing, Meta? Not very happy about that. This is the screen that I want. Turn that on. Vertical view. John Smith. Hi, everybody. So it's been a very frustrating morning trying to get set up here. And we've had no problems. Exactly. Yeah, I know. We've had no problems on VK and no problems on Periscope. I finally got it to work on YouTube. Working on Facebook too, and that's actually right now. I'm chatting with. I'm waiting for Restream to chat with me so I can figure out how to do Facebook. You have to pay money. Isn't that nice? Nothing is for free. Anything good, you have to pay for. There's a lot of free stuff, right? There's a lot of free stuff, but if you want good stuff, you have to pay for it. You certainly do. All right, let me jack up the font size here. I'll try and be a little friendlier to you guys. Hi, everybody. Just getting started. Bum. Hi, Couch Shane. Why do you call me Couch? Am I a sofa? Couch? Sofa? Uh-huh. Yeah. Calling me a couch. Thanks, Mikhail. Peace. Uh-huh. All right. I'm still checking things out, guys. So I'm not really ready. I was ready 30 minutes ago, but now I'm not. All right. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I got a really funny email. This is I don't want to show you his name, but anyway, I sent an email to everybody, right? And the email said, let's see if I can hide his name. I don't think I can. Anyway, the email said, "Hi, if you have time, join me in the live class. I will go live at 10 a.m. New York City time. I will be live in about 30 minutes." And he sends me an email and says, "Hi, when is your live program exactly?" It's now. Yeah, so I'm late. Yeah, well, I'm not late. YouTube was. YouTube is being a pain in the butt. I'm no longer a fan of YouTube. YouTube sucks. It's not true. I like YouTube. But we got it to work. All right, so look good today. Yeah, I need to dye my hair. It's really nice. I was talking earlier to VK members, guy in Siberia, King Edward, and was it Alexei? I'm not sure where he was. We were talking about the weather. Beautiful where I am. It's 14 degrees Celsius and raining. Absolutely fantastic. This is my favorite weather. This is absolutely beautiful. Cloudy skies, windy, rain, cool, very cool. I love this weather. Trong says, "How is COVID where you are?" We don't have COVID. Doesn't exist. Lots of people still wear masks, gloves and masks. But yeah, basically COVID is not a problem. Where I live, it was actually never a problem. We never had anybody get sick and die from COVID. No one where I live. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so we're pretty lucky. What about in Vietnam, Trong? How's it going down there? All right, guys. Yeah, go ahead and get started. So once again, today's mission is to I want you guys to ask questions about my lessons, our classes, our different classes, and you can ask, of course, English questions too. It's a kind of an AMA, A, ask, M, me, A, anything. So I'll hang with you. Once again, we are starting a new month starts in September. So I would love it if you actually joined us in our classes. Oh my gosh, that's just terrible. Cunning says, my father was about to die because of COVID-19. Is he okay? Is your father okay now? Yeah, my dad was in the hospital. He had some surgeries right when COVID came, and then they got him out of the hospital. Thank God. Yeah, my dad's pretty old. King Edward, 20 degrees and no COVID. There you go, King Edward. It's very similar to me. Very similar. Hi, Coach Shane. I'm Chinese. When I pronounce the word all or always or although, there is L sound following. Yeah. Can I just? Yeah, sometimes we drop it, especially when there's an R. Yeah, and a W. R and W's are similar. I recommend keeping it always, especially a dark L. But yeah, actually, if your pronunciation is really clean, and that's Zhang Shuan. I'm talking to Zhang Shuan here. If your pronunciation is really clean, you can go ahead and drop it. But I don't know your pronunciation. I'd have to hear your pronunciation. And usually for students, I tell them not to drop it. But I teach them how to say it. It's not that hard, but you have to be taught. Trong, we're okay, though. Worse than last time. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you. Hey, Ryder, welcome. 666. Do you have any idea how to practice grammar? Yep. Mimicking. Not joking. Mimicking is the best, especially when talking. Exactly. Mimicking. Mimicking is key. Mimicking. Luna Park. Can you tell me about dad and daddy and father? Father is formal. In a public situation, my father, it's formal kind of word. Some kids call their dad father. I would not want my sons to call me father. Daddy is for little boys and little girls, daddy. And dad is, like me. I'm 50, I'm 52, and my dad is like 78, 79. I call him dad. I do not call him daddy. The last time I called him daddy was probably when I was 8, 7. And I don't think I've ever called my dad father. But when I talk about my dad, I'll use the word father. So there you go. Same thing with mom, mommy, and mother. Mada, I listen to your podcast and I think you're the best. Shukran. And it's not just about English, it's about life. That's right. I agree. Yeah. Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you. Good vibes. I'm picking up good vibrations. Yes, now he's okay. Thanks for asking. Oh, I'm so happy, Cunning Fox. Yeah. I've had students, some of my students have gotten COVID-19. Some of my students' parents have died from COVID-19. So it's not a joke. It's not a joke. That's for damn sure. It's terrible. Vaselina! My lawyer from Ukraine. If I ever need a lawyer in Ukraine, I'm going to Vaselina. Mohammed, please. What's the difference between picture and image? Can be the same. They can be the same. What's the difference between concerning and regarding? They can be the same. Use a dictionary, guys, for most of these questions. But both of those, they usually can be the same. Moto, digital painting. Cool. Hey, Coach, you're so funny. Thanks a lot for your videos. Hey, thank you. Nazdak, did you forget your native words when you're learning Korean? No. However, I'll tell you something funny. So I lived in Korea, for over 20 years, and I spoke Korean every day. Every day I spoke Korean. The last place I lived in my interaction was 100% with Korean people, and they didn't speak English. It was all Korean people. I lived on an island for about a year, and there were no Americans, no foreigners, just me. So, I spoke only Korean. And then I left Korea and I came back to the United States. And suddenly, nobody speaks Korean. Everybody, of course, speaks English. And now I had to do all of my daily communication in English. And I know all the words that you would never forget. But when it comes time to say thank you and excuse me, Korean would come out first. And I would catch myself and I'd be like, oh my God, what the hell's wrong with me? So speaking English is not a problem, obviously. But in those, when you're not thinking and you're at the store and you say, oh, how much is this? How much is this? Without thinking, it's just, how much is this? Korean would come out. You go, Maya? How much is this? So that actually did happen. And again, I lived in Korea over 20 years straight through. And my last almost year in Korea with human interaction, I never spoke English. So that did happen. Pesener films. Difference in pronunciation between this and these. Yeah, so there's two big differences. This and these. This is a short I vowel, and this is a long E vowel. And this has an S sound, and these has a Z sound. So we talked about this yesterday. So you can check out the video yesterday where we talk about words like these are bad words, everybody, but they're important. Bitch, beach. What was the other one? We had a couple others. I can't remember. But the short I and long E, and then the S and the Z. We talked about this yesterday. So watch yesterday's video. To the native English speaker, they are 100% different, and we always hear the difference. And to the ESL student, this is a problem. This is a big problem. So in perf and in DDM, we practice this pronunciation a lot. It's a good question. But there are two significant differences. The short I, the long E, the S, and the Z, Z. So this, these, this, these. To the American, it's easy to say and very, very different. I know it's not easy, though. Ishan, hello. I have some problems since I was a kid when speaking words ending with E and R. Words R and L, that roller, burger. I cannot speak. What should I do? Yeah, I don't know, Ishan, because I don't know. I haven't heard you. This is why you guys need to have a coach, because the coach needs to hear you. But typically, students have a problem, and I'll just really briefly make a picture that maybe can help you. So these are your upper teeth, all right? And these are your lower teeth, okay? And your tongue is right here. Now, when we do the sound, the tongue, oops, I don't need that. Get out of here. The tongue needs to come up here, right? So does it touch? No. When we do the sound, the tongue does not touch. It stays right here. And we get a very clear sound. Now, most people say, and it sounds horrible. It needs to be, So again, if you were in my class, if you were in my live classes, I can help you, or my other coaches can help you. But yeah, otherwise, Oh, Restream is just replying to me. How do I add a biz page and not a personal page from Facebook? Yeah, it took a long time. It took them over 10 minutes, 15 minutes to respond to me. You guys are seeing that. I don't want you guys to see that. How do I end this? Please email me the answer. Thank you. I'm streaming now. We don't want that. Okay, so hopefully that's you don't see that. So yeah, the R is a very difficult sound. The American R is really tough, and yeah, you need a coach. You got to have a coach. YouTube new lives in your page, Shane. I think you mean YouTube is live streaming your page. That's good. I hope so. I'm struggling with pronouncing the word appropriate. Yep, I'll just say it for you. Appropriate. 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 Could you please tell us what is the cheapest lesson? So they're all excellent. So none of them are cheap. But I think, I don't know. LME, Perf, and DDM Weekly are the cheapest classes with live courses. And you can also get no live classes. We do have no live classes, but that's actually not true because you still get live classes with me. And no live classes is I think it's $150 a year, and that gives you 48 lessons, right? 48 lessons, and it actually gives you access to 48 live classes with me, actually. So that's damn cheap. That's what 12 less than $13 a month. Are you kidding me? That's the cheapest. So there you go. Less than $13 a month. That's the cheapest right there. Ellie, hi, how you doing? Vaselina, welcome. Tron, can you speak Japanese? Hi, nan desu ka? Sou desu ne. Ohayou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Konbawa. That's it. Mr. Shane, do you have other pages and other apps? Yeah, so we got this thing called Card. I'm going to show you. So this is, let's go here. And it's really small, and it's actually pretty ugly, but we're just starting it. So you go to master English.carrd.co. And it takes you to this ugly page and about more stuff. And then here's all the social media. We have so much stuff: email, Facebook, Instagram, VK, Weibo, Twitter, Bilibili, Discord, LinkedIn, Telegram, Patreon, Donate. We have so much stuff. And personally, I hardly ever do it. But we've got guys that help me and people that do things, and sometimes we update. So I should be more active, but I just don't have time. I really do not have time. But yeah, this is a great place to easily find all the stuff about me, what we're doing, where I am. Leave messages there, and hopefully eventually somebody will reach out, probably me. But yeah, let's master English.carrd.co, like my business card, but they got 2 R's. So that's a good place. That's a good place, Ryder. Phil, how you doing, Phil? My problem is I forget words when I speak English. Yep. Is it Eli or Ellie? Yeah, you got to speak. What's your favorite country except the U.S.? I don't know. I haven't been to Europe. I really want to go to Ireland. I want to go to England. That's where my roots are. So yeah, I'd like to go there. It looks like the weather's great. So maybe Ireland might possibly one day be my second favorite country. Hussein, what is the difference between satisfied, pleased, and I'm glad? They can be the same. They can absolutely be the same. Filsan, LOL, Igolma. Sukra, hi, Coach Shane. How to say words like exactly or correctly? So much consonants together. Yeah, don't worry. I see what you mean. The CTLY. Oh, too many consonants. Yeah, actually, perfect pronunciation. Exactly. All of them. Exactly. And correctly. You should actually pronounce every one of those sounds. However, we talked about this yesterday, and I'll say it just a little bit today. With the word exactly, this K and this T can be stopped together in the mouth. And that's a trick I teach my DDM students, not perf. But you can actually do the K and the T stop sounds together at the same time and immediately go to the L. So now you're basically exactly. It almost sounds like these two sounds were canceled, but they're not. It almost sounds like we're only pronouncing the L exactly, but I'm not. I am pronouncing the C and the T. What I'm doing is I'm stopping them together and focusing on the L. And that's a great question. It's what you would learn in DDM or in my live classes with my students. It's a really good question. And yeah, so it might sound like there's only an L, but actually we're doing all of that. Nice question. I liked it. Jim Teef. I can understand English, but I can't speak English. Yep. That's a big problem. I was going to say something else, something dangerous. That's a big problem. You need to fix that. You need to fix that, young man. Fix it. Fix it now. It's really important. Hi from Iran. How you doing? Sepide. Zahra. Hi, thanks. How you doing? Tai Vu. Who do you vote for in this presidential election? Yeah. The big D. That's what I'm going to vote for. I saw a cat behind you. Yeah, I got one right there, and the other one's around somewhere too. I got two cats in here. I like your videos. Thanks, Rishi. I appreciate that. Tell me more details about DDM. Yeah, DDM is a great class. And guys, I always recommend DDM VIP because DDM VIP, you are, doing it with me. So I'll go ahead and show you one of the last DDMs that we did. And this is blanks. This is from DDM 671. And what can you guys see? Yeah, so this is an assignment. So for example, on Monday. Yeah, okay. Thanks, bud. So on Mondays and Thursdays, we send out new assignments. And we send out 80 assignments a year. Okay. So last month, I think we had 6 assignments. This month, we have 6 assignments. And the next month, we'll have 7. The month after, we'll have 7. So it usually goes 7 assignments, 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 7. And that's for DDM. Okay. Anyway, so this was DDM 671. All right. And this is the assignment page. They get a video, an audio, and a document, PDF or DOC file. And you can see there's a video with a script, but lots of sections are missing. Okay, lots of sections are missing. And the students need to listen and fill in the blanks. And some people say, oh, this is a waste of time. Trust me, it's not. Even if you think your English is excellent, you will make mistakes. And those mistakes you should not make. Trust me. Your mistakes will be tiny little grammar things or maybe new vocabulary, and you need to fix that. That's for the excellent students. For the new students, the most students have a very tough time, very difficult time. It's not easy. So on Monday, for example, I give you the assignment, and then on Tuesday, I give you the answers. And then after I give you the answers and we practice together, and then you listen to the video again, you can hear. And that's really important to building confidence. So Monday I give you the assignment. Tuesday I give you the answers, pronunciation practice, repeat after me. And on Wednesday, I give you an explanation. We talk about the story. You guys ask questions and things like that. And there's a glossary. Oops, this is the assignment. So I need to show you the answers. I don't have the answers here. I have the explanation. Okay, so this is part of the explanation file. But yeah, I'm explaining lots of things. Here's an example of it. What do these it's mean? Somebody yesterday says, why do I need to know pronouns? This is why, because we use pronouns without explaining. We got a glossary, talks a lot about stuff. So we talk about the story. We talk a lot about the story. And there's other things too, especially in DDM VIP. We have a couple extra things. We have LTA. This is a chat. Let's talk about it. Tell us the weather forecast where you live. 30-second MP3. Send it to me. We talk about that. EVC is a vocab challenge. In this story, we have these words or phrases. And I want the goal is for you guys to use these words and phrases exactly like they're used here. So, for example, passed through could have a couple different meanings, but I want you to use the same meaning as it was in here. Okay, you need to do that. So that's a challenge. And to help you with the challenge, I even give you a quiz. So I give you a quiz, and I've been putting these on Facebook these days. Usually the quizzes are really simple, but making your own, it's a writing challenge. Making your own sentences is tough. So this is a speaking challenge only for VIP students. This is a writing challenge and usage only for VIP students. And then you've got the listening challenge for VIP students. And this is, every DDM has this. And then, of course, we have the comprehension, which is the explanation. And then there's a more official writing class with Coach Matt. And if you need to master your writing, then you should also join that. So this is a pretty detailed explanation of DDM VIP, which absolutely is the best class for intermediate and advanced students. It's not easy, but it's the best. So hopefully that helps explain that, Mida. Codebox, could you please tell me what is the cheapest package? Yeah, I did that. Cheapest package is the No Live, $150 a year. That's like less than $13 a month. But you have to pay. It's a yearly membership. You have to do that. It's 48 lessons, and then you actually do get 48 live classes with me too. But it's roughly equivalent to $13 per month, and that is the lowest. I don't think you'll ever see it lower than that. I don't know. I don't do the pricing. Absolutely. Adiel, how do you pronounce the TH after R? Over there. Yeah, just like that. Over there, under the, harder than. Yep, I know. And once again, it's that RTH, the R, no touch, and we got to move it here to the TH. It's something you need to practice. It's a muscle exercise. It's a muscular exercise. But it's something that I practice with my students, and RTH becomes easy for my students. The more difficult one is the STH and the ZTH. Like, is this, that? Ooh, that's a killer. That's a tough one. But we always master that pronunciation too. Thanks for the question. Cunning Fox, I should excuse for my question in advance, but what are your political views? You're Republican, Democrat? Do you think about the vote apathy? Yeah, vote apathy is never good. You need to vote, in my opinion. I've always been conservative. I got a little bit of religion. I believe in the family. I believe in tradition. I believe in good family values, a small government. Those are what I believe. Small government, family, having good moral, ethical beliefs, meaning. A lot of that tends to coincide with religious belief. I don't care what religion you are, but religious, small government, I said that. Yeah, so therefore, by definition, I'm a conservative. Liberals, big government, and no religion, anti-religion, big government. What else? Yeah, I could say a lot of other things because I'm not. So I don't like that style. I'm not that style. Coach Shane, the words China and challenge first has an I, and the second, yeah, okay. Yeah, so they're totally different. So China, I is a long I, and challenge is a short A. That's what I would tell you. I have a problem with DDM because I can't write down. Yeah, and Meda, doing the dictation, that's exactly it. That's really important. See, why is dictation important? Why is it important? There are many, many reasons why it's important, but one of the biggest reasons is it shows you what you don't know. Okay? Shows you what you don't know. Now, when you guys do a dictation, for example, students had to dictate this sentence, half a dozen. But a lot of students, and I'll try and make this bigger. I'll make it bigger. Half a dozen. A lot of students wrote half a dozen. Okay, so boom, there's something that's a huge mistake. You have a problem with the V and the F. You got to fix that problem. Trust me, the Americans said it correctly. It's your ears, your mouth. That's where the problem is. You need to fix that. With 100 mile an hour winds that tore. I'm looking for other problems. I can't remember. They had lots of problems. This was a tough assignment. So-called derecho. Let's go to another one. Yeah. So it struck fast. This one killed everybody. Stroke. Yeah, this was a tough one. It struck fast and it tore. So these its, so many students were unable to hear the its. But that's crucial. We need to hear the its. But so many students could not hear them. So it shows you. So dictation is key. Dictation is really important because it shows you what you don't know, okay? And then you come to our live classes and we practice and you tell me and we fix it. But dictation is actually, for most students, dictation is extremely important. Because students think, oh, I need to study, I need to do this. They don't know what they need. People don't know what they need. Dictation shows them what they need. And the problem is, a lot of students have, a lot of pride. Oh, my English is very good. And then they do the dictation and they can't do it and they get angry and they quit. And you know what? Forever, their English will suck because they're not fixing it. They're embarrassed to see that their English is not as good as they think. They think their English is good. Oh, my talking's so wonderful. But actually, it's not. If your English is great. So when I do dictation, How many times does it take me to listen to that sentence? Once. Okay. And then I listen again to make sure it's perfect. Because I'll give you another example. We had this 100-mile an hour. Okay. When I originally did the dictation, I wrote per hour. I said 100 miles per hour. I wrote 100 miles per hour. I don't know. I did something different. That wasn't it. But anyway, I did something different. And then I came back and I listened again. Oh, it's an hour. Okay. So I have to, because in my head, we got phrases and stuff that we always use. So I have to double check that. But generally, one time. And that's what you guys should do. I tell my students for dictation, you should be perfect after with no more than 3 times. Perfect with no more than 3. The dictation, there you go. DL9 register. Sorry, Coach Shane, I couldn't join your classes. I really want it. I'll do it a bit later. Absolutely. Hey, Yuri, I understand, Yuri. Yuri, we miss you. We love Yuri. No, yeah. Yuri will be back. I know he will. Marcelo, you're really great. Sometimes I get a little confused whether to use the book's pages or the pages of the book. Doesn't matter. No, doesn't matter. Americans like direct, so the book's pages, the pages of the book. Well, the book's pages are stuck together. The pages of the book are, I think probably so if you say the book's pages, the focus is kind of like on the book because we hear book first. The pages of the book, we kind of hear pages first. So it depends on what you want to focus on. Both, absolutely fine. Akram, hello, how you doing? Park, you know what? My husband cannot pronounce glottal stop sound, and I just don't know why. He said it's hard for him to move the vocal cords. Yeah. Yeah, well, he's lying, Park, because in Korea, you have this word. Oops. We'll go like iik, like profit. So you have the word iik, right? Iik, and this kiek is a glottal stop. Iik, that's a glottal stop. So your husband's lying. Vaselina, be there or be square. What does that mean? Yeah, so it's just an idiom, Vaselina. Be there or be square. It means join the meeting, go there, or be stupid. So to be square a long time ago, not really anymore. But if we said, oh, that guy is really square. Oh, that guy is, she's square. It kind of means it could mean that they're stupid, but more commonly it means that they're boring, that they follow the rules too much. They never break the rules. So somebody who is square, so if you wanted to go drinking vodka, Vaselina, would you want to go drinking vodka with somebody who's square? No, because a vodka drinker who's square would only drink one, and they'd be like, "Oh, this is vodka. Oh my God, it's very strong. Give me some milk. Give me some food. I need some food in my system." Very boring people. This is a square person. So be there or be square. If you do not come, if you do not show up, if you do not join us, then you're going to be a square person, and nobody likes a square person, especially when you're young. Eugene, do braces make yeah, for some sounds, Eugene. In America, we say braces, not brackets. Yeah, Eugene, it can make pronunciation tough for the time being. Yes, it does, especially S's. Yeah, it does, Eugene. It does. Hi, Emin. Hi, Yang Yue. Long time no see. Rishi. Coach Shane, like your videos. Can you make a video about the word chagrin? Maybe. Estrella. Which words I always should stress in a sentence? Oh, that's what we learn in perf. Yeah, that's a good question. Perf is my speaking class. And perf stands for pronunciation, intonation, rhythm, and flow. And I'll show you our new perf assignment just to show you. This perf assignment is what? It's about fishing. Okay. So anyway, so in this assignment, you have to work on the pronunciation, intonation, rhythm, and flow. But what you're asking about, which words do I stress in a sentence? That's intonation. That's sentence intonation. And that's what we study. We study sentence intonation. And believe it or not, it's easy to learn. And after a few months, intonation is really easy. So perf students, one of the first things perf students master is intonation, which words to stress. It's easy. The next thing they master is rhythm, which is so important. This one takes a little bit more time, but it's very important. And then usually flow is easier than pronunciation, because when it comes to pronunciation, there's always some little problem that always keeps coming back. So, yeah. But there you go. Intonation, it's what we learn in perf. You should join perf, and you'll master that, Estrella. Okay? Not Estrella. Yeah, Estrella. Yes. What does he is in over his head mean? I think I did that in E cubed, Siriaco. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I think I did that in E cubed. Let's see. In over his head. I'm sure I did. Daily English. Yeah, let's go to this channel and let's search overhead. Head over heels. Head in the sand. Oh, I didn't? Really? Ooh. Clear your head. Yeah, let's just look up head. Really? Head in the sand. Got your head out of the sand. Things with the heads up. I can't make heads nor tails. Clear your head. Head honcho. Bite the bullet. Heading. Wow. Good. So I'm going to add that to my list, my E cube list. So can you make a video about he is in over his head? I can't believe I haven't taught that. Just a second. I need to write it down. Otherwise, I'll forget. He is in over his head. There we go. Yeah, I'll make a E cubed about that. Thank you. Thank you. Brazil, obrigado. Word up. Yeah, word up is Ebonics. It's urban English, black English. It means yes, excellent. That's right. Japanese. Ilbon. That's all I can read. And that's in Korean. So Nippon. I guess Nippon would be how they say it in Japan. Your Japanese pronunciation is pretty good. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Shane, I have trouble pronouncing executive. Execu. Yeah, it's just the Q. Q. Executive. Jinche. Hi, Coach Shane. Is it the first time to watch your live? Cool. Lassie. Hello. I'm trying to talk with you from Brazil. Hey, Lassie. Yeah, if you want to talk with me, join my classes. We get so many emails every day, so many personal emails. It really, I really apologize if you don't hear from me. I do apologize. We get a lot every day, a lot. What do I need to do to get American accent fast? You need a coach. So right now I'm teaching a guy named Victor. We have a deal. And he's from Russia. Victor's pronunciation was horrible. And right now I've been with him for 2 weeks, completely different. Excellent. He does an excellent job. So it takes time. And we meet once a week. And so that's 8 times. We've met 8 times, and his English has improved so much. I'm your follower. I always make the N sound when it's actually a L. Yeah. It's a common problem for especially Chinese speakers, N and L. Um, this is something that I work with, especially in DDM, but perf too. And once again, you need to join a class and get coached there. Near New York, Ryan. I'm near New York. Closer to Boston. What's the best way to learn phonetics? Yeah, DDM. DDM is the best. Not joking. I still can't pronounce cure and pure. Yeah, it's a tough one. So we can say cure. What's the cure? What's the cure? We have two pronunciations. And some people say cure, and some people say cure. Okay? Perfect pronunciation is cure. But cure, you're going to hear cure a lot. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I know. Once again, get a coach. Susu Ali, what's the best way? Yeah, got that. How to pronounce the American R? Yeah, I got lots of videos on this channel. Lots of videos about the R. So check that out. Is there a Y in paying, buying? Yes, there is. Paying, buying. I told you guys yesterday, when we connect two vowels, we need a consonant. And the consonant's either going to be a W or a Y. So when we have paying, it's an A sound and then an ing sound. We got to have that Y. Got to be there to connect. And when you have buying, it's the same thing. Obviously, the word has the Y, but we pronounce it too. Buying, it's long I and then an ing. And in this case, too, you got to have that Y, buying. So the rule is, guys, and I'll make this really quick because this is a secret that only my students know. A plus vowel, E plus vowel, I plus vowel. Then we got O plus vowel and U plus vowel. So when we have a vowel sound at the end of a word and we link it to another word that begins with any vowel, if the ending vowel sound is an A, E, I, we need to add a Y sound. If the ending vowel is an O or a U, we need to add a W sound. So for example, I'll give you one example. We have the word no and off. Okay, so it's like there is no off button. Okay, there is no off button. So here we have an O, and here we have a aw. It's an AW, but it's a vowel sound. Doesn't matter what vowel it is, but it's a vowel. So we got two vowels together. The American rule is usually, almost always, we need to link these sounds together. You have to put them together, okay? But you can't just link two vowels together. You can't do that. We need to have a consonant, and this is the rule. If it's an A, E, or I, we add a Y. This is an O. If it's an O or a U, we add a W. So in this case, no WAF button. Add the W and it's done. Secret information. I'm not going to show you that again. So there you go. Does New York accent the same as LA? No. Actually, they can be really different. Yeah, it's the CH and the J and J, voiced and voiceless. And that's something, again, it's easy to practice. So, ch, 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 j, j, j. Easy to practice there. What does that crowns it all mean? I don't know, Ryder. How to get American English fast. Yep, get a coach. In your website, Let's Master English, the link takes you to, which one? You have to add Discord invite. Thank you, Ishan. Thank you very much. I have to double check the links. Okay. Thank you very much, Ishan. Intonation. Yep. Perf. I want to speak English fluently. What package do you recommend? Codebox. Like I said, I always recommend VIP. I don't know your level of English, but my love is DDM VIP. DDM VIP is just the best. It does everything. It's the absolute best. Mike, hi coach, how you doing? Chung, how you doing? Suranjit, hi. Great. Hello, coach. I find your podcast has no update. Yep, so busy. Exactly. So busy. Yeah. Is it possible to master the American accent in 1 month? It's possible, but I need to hear you. And then I can say, you? No. You? Yes. So it depends on the person. Some people have very good pronunciation. I've got some students in Russia, like Victoria, in Japan, like Tamami. I've had students in Vietnam. What was the Vietnamese lady's name? Had a brother in the UK. I can't. I think her name May. Her name was May. And those are all ladies, by the way. Excellent pronunciation. So by practicing with me, it didn't take them long at all to have just perfect. But I've got other students in Japan, other students in Russia, other students in Vietnam who have a much more difficult time. Everybody's different. Suranjit is from Bangladesh. Good. I used to work with a guy from Bangladesh. Mikhail, can you tell us a story about the good old days? I may recommend just a book or two, fictional. So one of my favorite fictional books was The Old Man and the Sea. Old Man and the Sea. Hemingway. Love it. As a child, one of my favorite books was The Great Brain. Yeah. And there was a small series. So here's two books. These are just beautiful books. This is for kids, but this is for anyone. There's my two fiction. Good old days. Books I read in the good old days. Miguel, hi coach. I started watching your videos like 8 years ago when you were in Korea. Now I've been living in Boston for about 2 years and trying to. Excellent, Miguel. I'm about 4 hours away, less than 4 hours away from Boston. I was in Portland, Maine, a couple weeks ago. I was buying seafood. Yeah. So Miguel, we're close. ¿Cómo estás? Where are you from, Miguel? Ahmed, hello, coach. How you doing? Anya, hi. How you doing? Hussein, I'm satisfied with that. I'm pleased with that, or I'm glad with that. I'm satisfied with that. It depends on how you say it. Now we're talking nuance. That's where DDM is good. I'm satisfied with that means it's okay. I'm pleased with that means I like it. I'm glad with that. No, we're not going to say that. Yeah, hopefully, Hussein, that answers your question. Mike, I can't tell the difference from can't and can. Yeah. So we talk about, can't and can. So this is something that we also talk about in DDM. Actually, we just had a lesson on that. This is style of speaking. So I'll give you guys briefly, because I know there's a video. Can't in daily English, you listen to Americans speak, almost always sounds like can. And can in American daily English almost always sounds like can. So I can do it. I can do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay? So the way you say it is very important. The expression you see is very important. But then this also is, that might help you, Mike. Murat, I'm from Turkey. How you doing, Murat? Nice to meet you. Trump likes Putin? Yeah. I'm not so sure about that. Trump likes everybody. Trump likes, what is it? The Chinese premier. What's the Chinese premier? Xi. Personally, Trump has no problem with Xi. Trump has no problem with what's that North Korean guy? The Bibi bitch's brother. What's this guy? Kim Jong-un. Trump likes Trudeau, and Trudeau is weird. He's from Canada. We got Macron. He likes Macron. He likes. I think personally, Trump doesn't have a problem with most leaders. He really doesn't. It's not personal, but it's policy. It's policy. So yeah, you can say Trump likes Putin. I'm not so sure. Not so sure about that. Actually, I think he likes everybody. Dictation means listening and then writing down what people say. Your microphone is amazing. Oh, that's good. Thank you very much. Hi, missed your lessons. Hey, Edgar. Edgar Allan Poe. We'll make more. Lassie. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's why my English sucks. I didn't do dictation. Yeah, well, Jin Che, I'm guessing you're Korean. And I hate to say anything about any particular country, but I lived in Korea, so I know the English situation in Korea. And the Korean English situation is really unfortunate because I worked with publishing companies and internet companies and the broadcasting companies, EBS and NBC, KBS, and all their English stuff. So I knew the English market in Korea extremely well. And the Hagwons and all that stuff. And it's very hard for Korean students to break out of Chobo or Gicho Yongo for beginning English. It's very hard for Korean students to do that. And it's not the students' fault. It's the system's fault. In Korea, they make so much money off of English teaching, so much money. They don't want you to learn. So they're not pushing it. The only way to learn is to stop using Korean when you study English. But Korean people they like classes, they like getting together, and they like having a good time, and they don't speak enough English. That's the truth. That's the truth. Of my DDM students, some of my Korean students, and I've got a bunch of Korean students who've been with me a long time. Hyunju, Jay, Andy, G1. Anybody else? In Perth, we have Hyunju, Haejung. We've got a lot of them. Oh, there's a couple more, and their English is very, very good. But the vast majority of Korean students that join DDM, after 1 month, they quit. They can't do it, and that's too bad because, and I know why. It's because the system in Korea just is focused on the beginner. And it's terrible. It's too bad, but it's true. I speak with experience. Merit Sel, I think you're a very clear and didactic-centered teacher. Thank you very much. Sucre, hi, Coach. For the word opinion, some people will pronounce it opinion. Some people pronounce it opinion. Yeah. With just a schwa at the end is enough. A simple schwa. Yeah, DDM is the best. If you ever visit Russia, thank you very much. Yeah, I would love. Actually, Russia is one of those countries I really want to visit, especially Siberia. What is it? Arkhangelsk? That place too, and Siberia too. Yeah, thank you, Jinche. Edgar, great. Chris Chu. Ugh, I don't know what you said. Sucre. Yeah, I'm going to try and do it once a month, every month, at the end of the month. Archaic English, its usage. Is there any good way? Yeah, always with a teacher. Shakespeare's got a ton of archaic English. The Bible has a lot of archaic English. So with a teacher's the best. With a teacher. How you doing, Yin? You've changed your look. Edgar, I'm just old. I'm old. Hi, Coach from the Czech Republic. How you doing, Jarmila? Or Jarmila? Welcome. You can call me in WhatsApp. I don't do WhatsApp. I mean, we have it, but I don't do it. Class event from Brazil. Yeah, so we have Coach Paul. Uh, lastly, I can tell you we have Coach Paul. What's his email? I don't even know. I have to go check. Coach Paul. So Coach Paul is my coach, my English coach. He does DDM Brazil. We have DDM China, DDM Russia, DDM Brazil, and Coach Paul. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Let's go here. Coach Paul. How can I not know what my coach's email address is? I know why, because I always talk to him on Brazil. It's Brazil. Yeah, there we go. I always talk to him on Slack. So yeah, his email address is really easy. Brazil at letsmasterenglish.com. Where we go? Where are you? I lost my chat room. Oh, where the hell did my chat room go? Sorry, guys. I don't see you. No, we don't want that. 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 This is what we want. There we go. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Michael, good teacher. Thank you. Vaselina, thank you. I always had a great explanation. You know the weakness of my people, vodka. From Russia with love. I'm way behind, 18 minutes behind. Coach Shane, you may be top 10 in the world. I like your voice. That's great. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lassie. How to pronounce part of and out of. So you should be pronouncing it properly, Imam. Part of with a flap T, out of with a flap T. Many times Americans are just going to say parta and ada. But what I teach students, especially in perf, I would teach you to say part of and out of. Part of, out of. Ahmed, hi, coach. My first time live with you, but I watched almost all your videos. Thank you so much, Ahmed. Teas, good morning. How I used with do in my habits. I'm not sure of your question, Teas. Try again. Is there an SH sound in the following word combinations? Yes. Don't you? Could. Meet you. Could. Yeah, so combinations, definitely SH. Don't you should be a CH, but some Americans might make it an SH. And meet you too should be a CH, but some Americans might make it an SH. Maxim, hi Shane. The boy lived in America for 5 years. When they returned to Ukraine, he went to a local school where the teacher teaches with a British accent. Now he doesn't understand. Yeah, that's a tragedy. That's the teacher's fault. Luis, hi. Poor kid. That's just terrible. Mukesh, how you doing, Mukesh? Estrella, thanks a lot. Absolutely. Artful Dodger. What a great name. Great book. Great character. What's the difference between what did I do and what have I done? I guess they're both the same, right? What did I do? What have I done? Yeah, no, it depends on the situation, perhaps, but basically they're the same. V isn't a vowel. No, it's not. I never said V was a vowel. Yeah. A plus vowel, meaning any vowel, A, E, I, or U. Okay, don't be confused there. Is that true that Japanese can't pronounce the L? No, no, Roman. Yeah, so there's a stigma that the Japanese cannot say words like lolly or hello. That's not true. Yeah, some Japanese students have a problem with the L and the R. Korean students too, especially. But generally, no. Generally, they have no problem. But in Hollywood movies, Rory, hello. Yeah, definitely. In Hollywood movies, Japanese people and Korean people cannot pronounce the L. Hi, Coach. How to distinct Korea and yeah, that's a good question too. So Korea and career and carrier and curry and courier. I used to make a sentence with all of these words because for some students, they get really confusing. So I'll just say them for you guys. Korea. This is American pronunciation. Korea, Korea, career, 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 carrier, 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 courier, 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 curry, curry, curry. So these three are generally not a problem, but these two are, right? So Korea, career. Okay. And the difference is right here. This is just a schwa, and this is a schwa R. So in other words, this R is super important. So if your R sound is weak, you're going to have a hard time. Cảm ơn Chung Chuan Van. Welcome. No name, Mr. Dear Coach. Mad respect. Learned a lot here. Thank you so much. From Indonesia. Terima kasih. Kim Jong-un. Yeah, Kim Jong-un is I used to work with a Kim Jong-un, a female, on EBS. Hey, Coach, what's the difference between what did you? Yeah, we did that one. Olga, he's got no money. He has no money. Is there any difference? No, Olga, he's got no money is daily English. It's bad grammar, but it's daily American English. And you should say he has no money or he doesn't have any money. That's much better. Can't equals can. That's right, Alex. Yeah, that's right. And can equals not keen. Kun. So I wouldn't say, so K-E-A-N looks like keen to me. No, kun. So C-A-N can equals kun. Thank you. King something. No doubt I learned that with you, Coach. That's great. Novosibirsk. And that's in Siberia. Oh, I want to go. Best English coach. Thank you so much. Coach Paul is the great. Yeah, Coach Paul is fantastic. People love Coach Paul. We have the best coaches. I'm going to forget people. We got Coach Matt, Coach Paul, Coach Miguel, Coach Richard. Oh, my God. I feel so terrible because I'm forgetting Francis, Milos. Who else do we have? Oh my God, Clive. There's got to be more. Is that it? Really? Is that it? Oh no, of course not. Then we got Coach Lan, Coach Gulia, Coach Vlad. These two are for Vlad actually is expanding out, but basically DDM Russia. But Vlad, I think, is doing perf too. Lan is DDM China, perf China, LME China. Paul is doing everything, but DDM Brazil, but he's doing everything too. Yeah. So, and maybe more. It seems like we have more. These are all our coaches, and they're so wonderful. Great people. Great coaches. Everybody has their own style. Yeah, just great people. Long time no see. I miss you so much. Me too. I need a beer, actually. Hi, Coach Shane. Hi. Good evening. Yeah, it's still morning for me. Yep, still morning. Yeah, I'll do the podcast when I can. I just don't have the time, but I will. Haha, Alex. Me too. Speaking or trying to speak to my British friends and so complicated. Yeah, I get it. Coach, are you going to record podcasts? Yeah, as soon as I can. Time is my enemy. I'm in ESL. If I focus on pronunciation, I'll speak very slowly and use too much energy. Yeah, Sucre. It looks to me that your English is not beginning level. So I think you should, you know what? Babies don't learn slow English. I think it's bullshit. Babies, your children, so let's say you're Russian. When you speak Russian to your child, do you say, Das свидания, Sasha. Do you say that? До свидания, Sasha. No, you say до свидания, Sasha. You say it normal, right? You say your language is normal. Konnichiwa. Do you say that to your Japanese children? No, you say konnichiwa. Annyeong. Do you say that to your Korean children? No, you say annyeong. You say it cute. Sometimes we say it slow, but no. So learning slow English is for slow people, meaning stupid. Don't do it. Learn real English. That's where DDM is perfect. I don't care if you're a beginner. I don't care. Pronunciation, yeah, we need to practice slow. We need to be perfect, but it doesn't have to be like that. That's stupid. Nobody talks like that. Hi, Luan. How you doing? Great Planet. Hey, how you doing, bro? Billy, yeah. Go to this page again. Let's Master English.card.co, and you see our Billy channel here. And I'll copy this again. We got Billy, Weibo. We got everything. We got everything, man. We're all over the place, bro. It's actually lunchtime now. It's a Saturday and lunchtime. Should I have a beer? Yeah, he's okay. Nice. Good job, Jimmy. My son just tried to kill himself. Kim Jong-un. Yeah, that's right. Kim Jong-un. It's funny because I had a really good friend of mine, a Korean guy named Kim Jong-un, and I worked with a Korean woman on EBS. Her name was Kim Jong-un. Greetings from Mexico. ¿Cómo estás, Edgar? Where's Milos from? Yeah, he's from Prague. He's great. Yeah, he's from Prague. Alex, Edgar Campos. Oh, Alex speaks Spanish. Domin Duck, how you doing? In your opinion, what do the British think of your American accent? Do they hate your accent? British people, I know this very personally well. British people, especially the educated British people with the received pronunciation or the Queen's English, they look down on American English. They frown upon it. It's very improper, very casual, very dirty. It's rather dirty. The way they speak is rather unsophisticated and uneducated. That's for sure. It's true. But other British people love Americans. So the educated tend to look down on American pronunciation. And who cares? There's very few of them. Time is my enemy. Yep. Me too. It's true, bro. They hate yeah, they do. That's right. Alex is agreeing. Ishan, thank you, coach, after following your advice for words like ER. That's great. I love it. Leandro Piani. Hi there. First of all, you rock. Second, how do you naturally pronounce 6 cents? 6 cents. Yeah. So naturally or quickly, Leandro Piani. Get rid of the TH. We shouldn't, but we do. So 6 cents. When we say it really, really fast, the TH disappears. And this is something I teach in DDM. So 6 cents. Yeah, the movie. That's right. I'm sorry. Would you remind me what? Yeah. So we have a bunch of courses. We have more now. So we have Action English for beginners, and that's real beginners. I mean, basics. We have Action English for experts, and this is real or advanced. We say experts and for advanced, and these are for people whose English is really excellent. Pronunciation is not a problem. Grammar is not a problem. Vocabulary is not a problem. They just need to practice. Speaking different subjects. Great stuff. We have DDM, which is The main idea of DDM is listening, but it's so much more. It's listening, speaking, American pronunciation, American style pronunciation, meaning cancellation, linking, blending, everything. It's culture and history and background and depth and nuance. It's everything. There's also writing involved. It's just everything. Perf focuses speaking. Okay, but again, it's P, pronunciation. I, intonation, sentence stress, rhythm, how to read sentences, flow, making it sound human, making it sound real. This is just, excellent class. Then we have LME. LME is a combination of DDM and perf, combination of DDM and perf. And yeah, I think that's it. So these are our classes. Action English for beginners, Action English for experts, DDM, which is my favorite. It's the best. And once again, we have DDM VIP, DDM weekly, and DDM no live. DDM VIP, I always recommend. Perf VIP too. I always recommend VIP. You do what you want. You do what you want. So there you go. Hopefully that helps. Hi, Coach from Brazil. I love your classes, and I've tried to watch your lives. Thank you. That's great. Thanks, Regina. PD. Hi, how you doing? Jamia. Yes, Prague is our great. It's a beautiful place. Absolutely. Moravian Highlands. I will. Thank you, Coach. You bet. Wow, John. Great, Coach Shane. Thank you. I drink. Unfortunately, I have to go. Oh, take care, guys. Take care, buddy. Jen, hello from Egypt. Hey, that's another country I would love to visit. Avon St. Fields. That's okay. Late is better than never. And James Smith. Hello, Coach. I wanted to ask, how do I pronounce the word loot? Yeah, it's a stop T. It doesn't. Yeah, so we talked about this earlier today. Loot. The stop T. It doesn't disappear. If it disappears, it's Lou. Lou. It's not Lou. It's loot. Loot. And perfect pronunciation, loot. Right? Grace, greetings from Buenos Aires. Hey, I love it. Argentina. Spartak, how long do your courses take? Yeah, so we talked about this yesterday. A perf class, even perf VIP. So that we have 7 days in a week, right? 7 days. So for 6 days, you've got to spend, I'm not joking, 3 minutes a day for 6 days. That's all. If you can do more, that's great. Okay? 3 minutes a day. That's a minute. That's 3 times a day. 3 1-minute sessions per day. Okay? I'm not joking. Really? Okay. Maybe 2 minutes, maybe 6 minutes. Okay. But that's it. So for 6 days a week, you need to invest 3 minutes a day. And then for 1 day a week, you need to give me at least 60, but it's actually 90 minutes. 1 day, you got to give me 90 minutes. Now, you can split that up into other days, but basically 1 day, 90 minutes. And then if you join a live class for perf, you can join as many perf VIP. You can join any live class. And in a live class, you can practice your assignment with a coach. So I would say, that's going to be 10 minutes with a coach. And you can do that every day, whenever you want, whenever it fits your schedule. So that's perf. DDM is different. DDM, DDM requires more investment. And I would say an average of 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes per day. And actually maybe even 45 minutes is a better way to look at it. So, but I think 30 minutes a day, maybe 45 minutes per day is what you need for DDM. Now, this is for VIP, For DDM weekly, it's less. Okay, DDM VIP, you guys are getting between 6 and 7 lessons a month, but DDM weekly, you're getting 4 lessons a month. So that's less. It's less. So you could do 15 minutes a day, something like that. I hope that helps, Spartak. Armenia. Yeah, of course I've heard of Armenia. I found Coach Lan also likes to say, you bet. That's great. I love it. I like that. Yeah, so that's a really great question. I like that, and I like that. Talk about the subtlety. Oh, I like that. So yeah, so this is going to be a little heavier, and there is a sound difference. It's going to be a little heavier than this. This is going to be a cleaner break. If we analyzed it, we'd hear that break. Here, it's going to be heavier. It's going to be connected. They're going to be tied together, but it's going to be very tough. However, nuance absolutely will tell you which one it is. This is something we practice in DDM. This is a very important thing that we practice in DDM. It's a great question. So in this one, I'll make this green and this yellow, and I'll read green, yellow, green, yellow. I like that. Oh, I like that. Very tough. How is the return of studies in schools in America? Yeah, as far as I know, no problems. I think Florida might have had some problems. Basically, no problem. Recommend some books. I did that earlier. What is it? The books I recommended were, where are they? The Old Man and the Sea and The Great Brain. This is for anybody. This is more for kids, but that's a great. When my boys get older, I'm going to give them that book. That's for sure. Please. Yep. Sorry I'm late. No problem. I'll go stow. Master, hello teacher. I'd like to ask, what's the difference between the pronunciation of the words color and collar? So yeah, huge difference. There's an ESL. We got a video on this channel on YouTube that does that. So color is a short U, and collar, collar, I can't spell it all, is a short O. So and ah, ka, ka. And to the American, 100% different. Amila, how to say group? It just sounds like group. So once again, it's that stop sound. Stop sounds are something that few teachers teach, but I teach. We talked about it yesterday. Look at yesterday's video, Amila. Or better, join our classes. Sucre, this word 20. Yep, that's right. Yes, it's sucre. It's true. Americans almost always drop the T, but for ESL students, you should keep it. Hard C and G sound if you've not done it. Yeah, I don't know if I have. It's a good request. Juan, no problem. Naeem, hi. Alex, yeah, it's true. 20. Yep, that's right. All right, guys, I'm about done here. Shane, your pronunciation is perfect. I understand almost everything you say. What dialect are you speaking? For example, when I watch the TV show Ozarks. Yeah, you should watch, what's that, Jersey Shore. I guess that's a crap show too. Yeah, so my English pronunciation, standard American pronunciation. The reason I have it is because I used to record TOEIC and TOEFL tests. So I had to learn perfect standard American pronunciation. Coaching, many coaches say are the same. Is it true? Well, no. Yeah, I understand. And the problem is, Sucre, the dictionary says they're the same. The dictionary says they're the same, and they're not. So for example, so we have this symbol, and this symbol. And are they the same? Yeah, kind of. Basically, they are. But the big difference is for this one, there's no stress. And stress is very important. Watch Seinfeld. Absolutely. Yeah, Seinfeld with the sometimes with the Brooklyn accent. The Brooklyn accent. Yeah, you talking to me? You got a Brooklyn accent, man. I'll tell you what. In our next Seinfeld assignment, you're going to meet a couple guys from Brooklyn who have a very strong accent and real typical daily pronunciation. Check it out. And that's it for me, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I want to say thank you, guys, for joining me. I would love it if you joined our classes. We start fresh in September. Especially for DDM VIP, you can join us. All the links are here. Just go to this page, and you can find all the links. DDM VIP starts fresh, and actually, we start on Monday, August 31st. We're going to start early this month, and we'll have classes through to the 18th. And then we're going to have a bit of a break, a fall break. But yeah, so we're starting on Monday, August 31st is going to be the DDM VIP. That's when they begin. Other classes begin on September 1st or September 2nd, as late as September 3rd. Actually, Perf VIP begins on September 3rd. So there's some fluctuation. But if you're interested in DDM VIP, we start Monday, August 31st, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope that you are able to join it. Crown Academy. I don't know Crown Academy. What was it? Oh, that was no, that was Brooklyn. Kind of a Brooklyn. Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Mateus. Thank you. All right, guys, that's it. Frank, thanks a lot, Frank. Thank you very much, Alexi. On VK, we're all over the place. I really appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day. Maybe I'll try to show up again tonight or tomorrow, but we'll see. Take care, guys. Have a great one, and join our classes. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.